Hello and welcome to Riptide Hosting's video lessons. This lesson covers adding additional IPs to your server. Every server we set up has a minimum of 3 or 11 public-facing IPs that you can use in your server. Generally, we set up one IP in your server when we release it to you. To set up additional IPs, you can remote desktop into your server or use your direct card access to log into the server. Once you've done so, click on Start, Control Panel, Network Connections, right-click, say Open. Here you can see that this server has one NIC that's set up and one NIC that's not set up. You can add additional IPs to your current NIC, which is already set up. To do so, right-click on this, click Properties, scroll down to TCP IP, click Properties. At this point, you can see the network settings that are currently on your server as the first IP we set on your server. To add additional IPs, click Advanced. At this point, you'll see the same IP address that's over here. So you have one IP address on the server. Click Add. Type in the next IP address that you're able to access. And please remember your direct card is already using one IP, so if you had 3 IPs assigned, you probably have one extra IP. In this case, instead of skipping one IP, generally all the IPs are always in a range. So we generally assign the first IP in your range to your server. So in this case, we .28, .29, and .30 would be available if you had 3 IPs. In this case, I know I'm using .29 for something else. So we will input the subnet that's the same as the subnet. So the last 3 digits are 248. Click Add. At this point, you can see both IPs. OK. Click OK. At this point, it's been added. In this case, I'm going to go back, and if you need to edit or change an IP, in this case, I'm going to remove it. You can select it and edit it, or select it and remove it. If you happen to remove the IP address that you're currently connecting to from remote desktop, in this case I'm on .28, and as we see in the top of the screen on .28, that would kick you out of the server. So in the case that you're going to change the IP address that you're using to log in, you definitely want to access the server using your direct card so as your session would stay alive. If you have any other questions, please give us a call at 888-282-1883 or email us at support@riptidehosting.com. Thanks.